having this, a renovation of what we have now to introduce some state-of-art technology into it, and then to look at building another one, possibly in Kumasi or so. So it's really at the forefront of what the government is thinking about as far as theatre is concerned. That really, to a large extent, is at the government level, but I know it's a forefront issue for us, and we are looking forward to how that can be done. I know my minister is doing a lot in that direction, trying to work with, development partners to see how we can secure some support to upgrade or give the facility we have now a facelift. And I know at the other level as well, there's work that's being done looking at possibly how to, get the other construction going in the other regions. So it's really something that is being thought about because it's a manifesto promise, and I know that there's work ongoing. We're sure that it will be delivered.
Talking about physical structures, I know almost all the regions have cultural centers. How are we making use of these in the interim?
Yeah, so what I can tell, those cultural centers are really managed by the National Commission on Culture. They have footprints everywhere, and they have, staff, and they have people who represent them at that level. So talking about how to express culture at those levels or at the grassroots levels, that firmly has been taken care of by the National Commission on Culture. So it's been made use of in terms of the fact that people go there to practice, to also do business there. That's where you can get some cultural performances and all that.
And okay, yeah, good one there. But we also know that theater goes beyond physical structures. The act itself is very important. Do you have anything to do in your plan as to how to maybe encourage more people in the regions to also come together to form maybe productions, to stage plays and all that?
Yes, that's in the offing. So we are already working with people here. We have a program in-house at the National Theatre which gives opportunity to young people, young producers, in that area, in the area of theatre, to come and express themselves. And this is something we will take into the regions, with the passage of time. It shouldn't be too long. We are looking at how to build the next, George Quays and the Whites and, Latifs, gradually. It's painstaking. As I've said, it's a lot of investment and a lot of, capacity building. But we think we've started something quite well. It's been running for some time. We're looking at how to upgrade it. We have a program, as I said, once every month, which is a Wednesday, theater, where we make our facility available for people to come and, express themselves. So we will take these things into the regions with the passage of time to be able to give people also out there the opportunity to express themselves and to look forward to coming into the national level.
Before I let you go, last one on the National Theatre itself, the structure there. What do you make of its current state?
We're looking to have it renovated. That is the goal. As I said, is a manifesto promise. So it's forefront. But as it is now, it's usable as well. So, having come in, the few things I've identified, I'm doing my best to fix. Maintenance at this is at the heart of it. So we're not necessarily waiting for it to be renovated before it's used. As you know, it's been used now. What I've prioritized is to get it maintained, to look at a few other things that could easily be dealt with even as we wait for renovation. So we are doing the best to at least put in place a good maintenance regime, maintenance culture, and then a good culture with the people themselves so that we can take very good care of this beautiful asset that's been handed over to us.
Talking about renovation, what do you think needs to be renovated in that facility?
Well, it's a over 33-year-old facility. It was built with a certain technology in mind at a certain time. We have moved on. So, let's introduce some state of, art technology in there. The stage work, the seats, the auditorium, how it's laid out, the technology that we need. I mean, if we go elsewhere, I've watched theater on Times Square, the streets, and it's beautiful. The sort of things that happen with the stage, how it can be created, recreated, and all that. We only have moved one stage as far as that is concerned. I think that there's a lot more that we can do. So we should look at how to inculcate what really is relevant now, what the times reflect, so that people can get to relate quite well with it.
Do we have timelines for this renovation?
We're hoping that it will be done within this 4 years, for sure. It's a manifesto promise, so if we have to deliver on that, it has to be within the lifetime of this particular president or this government. So that's my timeline as far as looking at what the manifesto promise says. And I know that my minister is working quite hard at that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Henry Herbert Mam, for your time this morning.
You're welcome.
All right, so you just heard him. Mr. Henry Herbert Mam is Executive Director of the National Theatre, speaking to us about a story that was reported about him in graphic showbiz. He saying that we should support Ghanaian theatre to reach global heights, and we delved into other areas. Doreen.
Kwame. That was an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
At least I'm glad. I think the last bit got me really excited because I was just asking Mr. Hagler if he saw photos of that of Nigeria's National Theatre.
Yes.
And it was so beautiful. Initially,
Very beautiful.
I've been asking my son, Mr. Hagler equally asked that if that place is closed down, the National Theatre, where do we do our place and all that? Thing. So, I mean, now that he's saying that within this 4 years, let's see how they're going to manage that and how they'll renovate the place, because it does really need some serious renovation.
They have also promised the Kumasi one.
Yes.
But we have some pending amphitheaters to be completed.
Yes. I wish they could.
And I hear monies for those projects are still sitting there, so they should complete them for us.
Please, then they should complete it for us. We can manage.
Martinez.
Kwame.
What do you make of Henry Mam's submission and then what he said in the story?
He spoke well. Positive vibes, at least motivating.
He's a communicator.
So,
former presenter. Now you don't know Henry Mam.
Okay, TV3. That's him. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
At least he's giving us hope. So we just have to keep our fingers crossed and see how the renovations and everything happens. I hope within these 4 years we will see something done drastically. Yes, I agree with him that we need to support the theatre. The growth is very, very important. I mean, that produced a Jacko, back in the days. This woman.
You're talking Kids to Concert Party?
Yes. And even Acrobato. It's
Acrobato from Crystal Asafo era.
Yes.
Yes, they were discovered through Crystal Asafo.
Yes.
Asafo Kantankas.
Yes, Crystal Asafo.
Yeah.
Concert Party was a big deal back in the days.
It was.
And you could tell the transition from the stage to screen. I mean, to film.
Yeah.
And they really impacted even to date. So it is very, very, very important we maintain that energy, especially if we care about the next generation. We need to build a very strong environment for them to grow so that they will keep that, tradition going on. So it is very, very important. One thing is if we have to keep that place very active, very very appealing for people to go, then the kind of production that goes on matters a lot. Very good production. So for me, the very first time I was there for a stage play.
Very first time?
Yes, very first time was through George Quay. You understand?
Really?
So yes.
When was that?
National Theatre.
I think last 2 years.
Oh, so all this while you had not...
I've been there before, but I mean talking about...
Theatre.
George Quay.
Right.
And then Fifi Coleman as well.
Was it run for your wife?
Yes.
Probably, I'm sure.
Yes.
Because you had issues with your wife. So you wanted to run for your wife?
Next will give us a date soon. Hopefully next year.
Hopefully next year. I like that word, hopefully.
2nd August?
And
next year, 2nd August.
It's already taken, 2nd August. But I think that now the number 2nd has become an important
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe everything else should do 2nd. Yes, when I was there, I really enjoyed it.
You did?
Yes, and after the show, you could see how people were not satisfied. People were yearning to see more. And so I'm always happy when I see them running, the shows for, let's say, a week or especially getting into December, so that those who didn't have time to go there, at least they will get the opportunity. So it is good. Plays or shows like that, like Fifi Comas, George Quay, Uncle Ebo White, Lexi the Comic, Latif Abubakar,
we have Nyansan Port Productions, we have Africa Arts Network. There are a number of them.
Yeah, so Africa Arts Network really recently did something with Shelley.
Those who brought, and
they did something with Shelley
too.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
it was a honeymoon hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, solid production.
I was there.
I was there too.
Oh, you were? Yeah, you were there.
Yes, the title really skipped me. So like the honeymoon.
It reminded you of your honeymoon.
Yeah,
but not the hotel.
Not the hotel.
I mean, productions like that keep you, willing to go.
Yeah.
So it is. I was very happy when I heard him saying they have a program or a plan with George Quay and Co. Doing something with them, trying to build the next George Quay, the next Fifi Coleman. I'm very happy with that. Very, very, very happy, because if we have to keep the energy, if
we have a ghost today,
special guest.
Special guest of honor.
Let's give a standing ovation to Her Royal Highness Ria Anakwa.
Sister Ria.
Standing ovation.
Yes, my darling.
Sister.
Yes,
why
wow.
Now? Hi, darling.
But you sat down too fast.
I did.
We were giving you a standing ovation. You should have also stood.
But the standing ovation was for me. It wasn't.
You have to sit.
So you sit ovation to receive the standing ovation.
Yes.
Ria, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
We miss you, Papa.
Are you sure?
You don't believe her?
I don't believe, because none of them called me.
Oh, we didn't call her.
Yeah,
we didn't.
Many you, Papa. Robert Clark.
Oh.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah. All right.
It's good. Ria came at the right time.
Yes. Theatre people.
Theatre people. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Did you finish your point? Please wrap up.
Yeah, so quick one. So I think with what he said, keeping George Quay, Fifi Coleman, Latif Abubakar, and even Lexi Comic, Uncle Ebo White and Co., it's a very good move. Yeah. Because these are learned people in the space. These are experienced people. These are giving us quality. And so you can build the next generation through them. That will help investors to come on board, because you can use them to attract whoever that has attended George Quay's play, Fifi Coleman's play.
Yeah.
Just will testify that huge investment goes in.
True.
And such people need heavy funding to give that standard or that quality performance you're looking for. Because you listen to people and sometimes they are discouraged because of maybe low quality plays and shows. But recently, whoever that has attended George Quay's and Co., I mean, you could tell the level they've brought.
The stage.
Yes, so it's very good. And I mean, they should also find an innovative way to get the youth through social media, through the schools and all of that. Aside George Quay and Co. doing their best when it comes to the quality of production, I think there should be an innovative way to get the Gen Zs. Very, very, very important, very attractive, because culture is dynamic and we have to find a way to balance it so that if they are coming, they wouldn't feel it is that kind of, old school stuff so you are going to witness. But, even if there are kids, shows, kids play, where people can take their kids to go. And I don't know if we can do something like that.
I know some of them bring along students. Yeah.
But Kwame, Latif shared a story. I mean, because he spoke about creative, the Gen Zs and creative ways to, also get them involved. He shared a story of how, he does a play and he maybe to enter, you're supposed to pay like 150 Ghana cedis. Yeah. It's just normal. Just come to the National Theatre, pay 150 Ghana cedis. And the attendance was not the best. So then he decided to go and do that same play on the Volta Lake.
Okay.
So by doing that, instead of 150 Ghana cedis, now you have to pay 700 cedis to come and watch the play. But because it is away from Accra, people actually paid. Like he said, it's sold out. So because you spoke
also because of the cruise experience.
Exactly. And because you said creative ways, if it's just, Accra, national, people just get, but if you're going outside Accra, you're going to have that experience, the cruise, you're going to be on it, you're watching people do something and all that, it gives a different feeling, gives a different vibe, and people would want to go for that.
So meaning sometimes you take it to them.
Yes, that's an experience. So and you have to come out with creative ways, because if you don't, we can't. We will we'll go and watch it. But if you give us, for instance, if it's a weekend stay, but the play will be maybe one of the amphitheaters in Kakra, then people will be forced to So
when it happens, so anytime they hear you doing something at the theater,
yes,
they will try and pull up. Innovative is the way to go.
Okay. Yes. So, all right. Thank you, Kwesi Martinez. Ria Anakwa.
Yes,
the Executive Director of the National Theatre, Henry Herbert Mam, is saying that Ghanaians should be supported, or we should support Ghanaian theatre to reach global heights. I don't know if you heard him speak to us early on.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't.
Okay. So he emphasized that practitioners are already investing in quality productions, capacity building and training. However, he noted that sustained audience participation, encouragement of new talent, and supportive policies are equally vital to take us there. Yeah.
And then whilst he was speaking, he said that within these 4 years, the National Theatre, they will renovate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was about to touch on that.
Okay.
Because I don't think that Ghanaians don't, personally, I don't think that Ghanaians don't patronize theatre.
Okay.
I don't think so. Because even when we were mounting, for marks or whatever you call it, when we're mounting plays at School of Performing Arts, it wasn't only the performing arts students that were coming.
Right.
It was a huge form of catharsis for the students. Okay, so you get people from med school, you even get outsiders coming to watch. And we didn't even do so much publicity. People just knew that, okay, at this point in time, from Thursday to Saturday, these people mount plays every week. So come and watch.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I have been to the National Theatre countless times to watch plays and, other performances, comedy and all that. And unfortunately, it hasn't been so much of a comfortable time for me. Yeah, it hasn't been comfortable.
Why?
Because, first of all, the last time I went there, I even paid it for a VIP seat, and it didn't feel like VIP because the seat I was sitting in was very uncomfortable.
Oh.
It kept on sliding, and I had to move back. It would slide, and I have to move back. I think when people are mounting plays now, sometimes they bring, I stand to be corrected, but sometimes they bring their own AC. I had a friend, I took a friend one time,
But now they have enough ACs.
Now they have.
Sometime last year they bought 8 pieces.
Which is good, but how about the rest? Because sometimes it is the comfort of the audience, the fact that I get the value for my money. That's why they go. I mean, I won't doubt it. People like George, I won't underestimate any play by George Quay, Fifi Coleman, Uncle Ibu White. Like we know what we are getting when we are going there, and I think National Theatre is it's a proscenium stage, and it has a lot of technical what's it called, blockings and lights and everything. So when it comes to play, National Theatre is the ideal spot for a play.
Exactly. Even acoustics.
Yes, acoustic. Thank you very much. So I just think that I personally feel that is the viewer or the audience. It's our comfort now that matters. I know at a point George Quay tried to do some small renovations here and the changing of the carpets.
When he was artistic director for some time.
Yes, change the carpets and all that. But unfortunately, that didn't necessarily work. I've been to the washroom and the situation there too wasn't.
At least the day for the play was nice. It felt nice.
I mean, of course.
No, like it made the place look different. I mean, we were so used to it, but you get there and you see the carpets, they didn't look good.
Yeah.
But for those days that George, it was really nice.
So we are getting there. If he says they are renovating the place, kudos to them. I know that it would encourage because I feel before George Quay and Fifi Coleman, there was the Ebibi Groma. They used to mount stage plays over there.
The symphony orchestra.
Yes, symphony orchestra, and then some of the students, some of my mates from School of Performing Arts, Francis Nutako, and I think Ghanaian Theatre and all those people.
Super Farm.
Yes.
Francis has a production.
Exactly. So they were doing. There are a lot of stage directing students coming out of School of Performing Arts, and even if they can subsidize it a bit for us, for new directors, subsidize it for us, I think it will become a booming business opportunity for a lot of when you go to sorry, I'm mentioning School of Performing Arts so many times, but we are stage actors. Okay, we act on stage. So now, for a very long time, it was all cinema. So now, if there's an opportunity where the students are also the acting, directing, sound, lights, students are also going to get the opportunity to make some money right out of school, it's going to be a very good thing. I think just recently someone posted on our group page about a new ultra-modern theatre that had been built in Nigeria.
Yes. They are National Theatre.
They are National Theatre, and you could see the foresight, and I was like, wow, this is big, this is huge. I'm also praying for the time where in Ghana we'll get a bigger capacity, a bigger capacity, and then ultra modern amenities in the theatre for us.
And you think if we have all these, we will reach global height, as
definitely
Henry's talking about?
There's no doubt. Look at the talent we are churning out. I mean, all the what was it? Was it the play that George Quay produced? Oh,
Which
one
of
that
them?
He brought out the fire.
The gods are not to blame.
The gods are not to blame. When you watch that, with all the limited amenities that we have at National Theatre, and he was able to pull that off. Imagine we had more.
Yeah.
You guess. Imagine we had more. Look at South Africa. The people who dance bare chested, the Umoja,
Yes.
and Lion King.
Yeah.
Lion King is always off and on Broadway and all that. They take it international. It's in Africa and all. So listen, we can do it.
Great.
Yeah.
I love Umoja.
Yeah.
I love Umoja.
Of course you would.
I love Umoja.
But of course you would.
Why wouldn't you love it?
Robert Clark, we've been admonished to make sure we support Ghanaian theatre to reach global heights. I don't know if you listened to Harry Mam speak to us.
I did listen to him.
Great. Your opinion on his statements?
I mean, it's a good call.
Yeah.
at this point, in fact, he should be making these calls frequently. We all know within our space, after a while, we'll be asking questions. So there's a need for him to be making the calls.
All right.
But the only thing is that he shouldn't make the calls for only theater.
Yeah.
He should be making the call for performing arts. Performing arts is broader than theater. So there's a component of dance that should be in there.
Yeah.
And then there should be live music or
But
music
dance is part of
there.
theater.
No, dance
Isn't
is
it?
not part.
Educate us.
It's part of performing arts.
Dance is a performing art.
Don't we have dance in
Yes.
theater?
I mean, when you have a play and it has
Incorporate.
dance, it has operetta, it has all those things
Okay.
within it can be. Yeah.
Sir, please continue.
Okay. I like the fact that you asked that, but just for the record, I also did
I know.
some.
Yeah, I know.
At the School of Performing Arts.
Don't mind me.
No, I'm minding you.
Don't mind me.
Now,
Please.
Beyond that, if you go into the UNCTAD classification,
Yes, please.
when you get to the performing arts
Yes.
wing,
Yes.
you would see underneath it's
Yes,
theater,
true.
and then there's also dance.
You are right.
So
You
I'm
are
just
very,
trying to
very
explain
right.
to you. You are minding me. I want to mind him one.
Medakuku, video.
So what I'm saying is that we shouldn't
Yes.
just talk theater. It's
Great.
good to talk theater. It's good to talk dance, but we need to add all the other elements, music, all of the elements that are within the space.
Yeah.
Things like opera, they are even in the space. Circus or what do you call it? Puppetry, etc. Like we need to embrace the fullness of what it is. Why am I saying this? Because I'm trying to think of what it means to allow the National Theatre to live to its full potential.
Great.
So living to the full potential would mean not just a certain number of theater productions.
Yeah.
You would need, so if this weekend it's busy with theater production, next weekend another set of activity, series of activities happening. So for as long as the place is not active, then you know that is inventory unused. So we need to make sure that during off season, when it off season of theater, there should be something else happening, that kind of thing. So it has to embrace the fullness of performing arts, so to say.
I don't think there should even be an off season for theater. I think they should, if we are calling for something like this, the place should be booked to the extent that if you want a date, you have to pre-book and pre-book and pre-book. Do you understand? Because that's how a lot of people or a lot of countries are also making their money. You get it? If you're going to... Sorry. Were you done?
He's not done, but you can quickly chip in.
continue.
If you are done with your submission, you continue.
I'm done.
You're
So
done.
let's-
Please, Robert, please continue.
you are kind.
We are very sorry.
Oh, please, there's nothing
And Robert, you are kind.
So for me, it's about that kind of, we need to be able to embrace them.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that because he mentioned names of people that he's working with in theater.
Yeah.
It would be nice to hear what he's doing with respect to dance, what he's doing with respect to music, that kind of stuff. So we, the more we keep hearing the partnership, so it doesn't feel like it's one-sided.
I agree.
And I'm saying this because, again, sometimes people get to the top, or people who are advising those who are at the top advocate for certain things and neglect the other sectors within the same category. And we have to keep speaking against this, because at a particular point, even at the point of making a decision for things to go into an act, they were neglecting certain categories, and for me it's not appropriate. So I'm just drawing our attention to that.
Yeah.
And
Now,
sorry, continue.
now if our focus is to get people, then we must always focus on the pipeline. We can't get up and expect magic to happen within the space of people attending programs when they are not used to it, when they've not been nurtured, or when that kind of following has not been cultivated, so to say. So what are we doing with respect to the schools themselves? What are we doing with respect to the pipeline? Are there plans? What is there any form of engagement? Like, we need to just work on the pipeline so that we can say that in 2-3 years' time, we are expecting X number of people to be able to attend. That can, otherwise, yes, you will have the need and call for people to participate, but really, be joke like that. And maybe they should also partner with media houses if we are doing programs there, because I don't know if you knew, a few weeks ago they had a
The
theatre
festival.
festival.
I knew.
Good. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the attendance was not the best
I
for
knew
some of the
about it.
programs. Yes. And I don't know if they had mega publicity for it.
Not mega.
Exactly. So imagine that they had a relationship with, multimedia, Hitz FM. Hitz FM, do you have any programs you want to do? Oh, yes. Okay, fine. So you two, in that return, let's just give us publicity for these programs. That kind of stuff. Because we need to work it out. The venue there is there, And so if you have the necessary elements that would drive the numbers, at the end of the day, you would certainly get the numbers, come through, that sort of thing. So, yes, it's a good call, but let's also do what we are supposed to be. Like somebody said, trust in God or believe in God, but lock your car. don't
After trusting for
God is not a security officer.
Lock your car.
Very necessary.
So yes, trust in God. Call for people to attend, but do the things that are supposed to be done as well, so that you can get the numbers coming through.
And Robert, I agree with you with regards to you calling on Herbert to also look at the various aspects of performing arts. Section 7 of the Ghana National Theatre Act 1991, it says that the Ghana Dance Ensemble, Ebibi Gruma, and National Symphony Orchestra are the residence performance troops at the National Theatre. So these are from different areas. So it means that even in the acts, it tells you that it is not just about the play.
Sharp.
Okay, and then they cover areas like dance, dramatic arts, music, respectively.
Sweet.
So you are right.
If you go to the School of Performing Arts, the 3 key areas they focus on is music, dance, and then theatre.
You are right.
So again, even if it's supposed to feed it directly, then
Yentoema.
But he said he will mind you, so
yeah, he has minded me.
I'm just
and me too, I have minded myself. Ashes, good morning. This morning we're talking theatre and the fact that the director is telling us, Herbert Henry Mom is saying that we need to support Ghana's theatre to go to global heights. Yes, and what do you think should be done?
I don't know which sector of the Ghanaian creative that doesn't need the support.
Good. But he is, because he's theatre.
What kind of support? Government support or public support?
He's also saying that we should patronize theatre as Ghanaians. Yankoshe theatre.
Say Yankoshe.
Okay.
Maybe they should do more.
Okay, you think they're not doing more?
Oh yeah, because I've passed through a couple of events like Uncle Ebo White and all of them that the standard is really high. Don't play. You rarely don't see those adverts, but go there and go and see. Car park full power, like to the brim. Be joke.
The car park they have issues plenty.
Fifi Coleman shows are always. But like they say, even the sea calls for more rain. So it's in order for him to call for. But as he calls for the public, he needs to also call on the government. To structure infrastructure properly.
Good.
When I was coming, I was listening to Ria speak about a few things. Those are deterrents. You go to the washroom and then it's not kept properly. You feel hot at certain places. Those are deterrents. I might want to go once and Chavi called last time. No, I don't feel. I know we'll go again. All those things. So those structures need to be properly placed.
Great.
And then I'm sure, because I have come to believe that the play world has its own market in Ghana. And you just have to find a way of tapping into that culture. Because some people will not want your loud music kind of appearance to go. But they want to also fraternize with certain culture, and they find themselves aligning very well with the play world. So, if things are done properly, because the National Theatre needs a total overhauling. Since Rawlings built that thing, I'm not sure it has had a proper renovation.
It's not had a proper.
I'm just saying,
renovation.
Proper renovation hasn't been done.
It's not hard.
Because that theatre that's there was built properly.
Yes.
It has things that now cannot be used. It has an underground pit. It has so many things that do not work. And if those structures are put in place proper, why? We go pay the money because the crowd that goes there and the crowd that has the purchasing power. Trust me, the people that go to the club, they have the purchasing power. They go pay. If you do your things well, they go pay. In Nigeria, one of the most paid events are their comedies. They sell table for 1 million, and Nigeria man tell that in million, no be joke. But they buy 10 million naira per table. They buy. You know, because it is a culture they have developed.
Yeah.
And it's come to stay with them. They enjoy it. Big man won't go sit front. We have same here, but the way we do our things, it doesn't allow people to come out and do the show off they want to do. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So supposedly we have that theater that can allow a certain kind of event. If it wasn't for Robert Boss, like how we would do really and truly, like how.
and Ashes, also, we have the various regions. Always when we talk about theater and maybe show business, it's all about Accra. Accra.
We're not finished with Accra.
No, but should we finish with Accra before we target other regions? They built cultural centers. Every region has one. Yes.
You go there before.
Yes. Oh no, I know for a fact that every region has a cultural center. Yes.
You know how you go do.
Those were
I know Koforidua has
right?
it.
Actually,
No, they are cultural. They are covered. They
are covered.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to the
Koforidua one. Volta,
I've been to
Takoradi,
Cape Coast
1, 2 is there.
Do they have the things that your national theatre have?
That's the issue.
You think them they don't need their condition.
That's the issue. So I think
they need to pay attention to those ones too.
Yeah, we shouldn't finish the Accra one before we look at them. I'm not sure we should do that.
I feel like there are also drama groups out there that perform.
And
there
so
for
that is it.
crowd.
So apart from the physical structures, how well are they also making sure that they encourage those people
But
in
you
the
have a point though.
No, I asked them that question. They said they are working on
Is
it.
it under him?
Yes.
Even
the
all
act,
the cultural centers.
Cultural centers are under him?
mandates. No, they're under Commission on Culture, but the Act mandates that National Theatre has branches in the various regions. It is in the Act.
It mandates that it should have.
Yes.
Does it have?
Exactly.
No, so
that's
so that
actually a
we
good question.
understand where we are at,
the
so
thing
we
is-
know where to
so
go.
you know previously the National Theatre was under the Commission on Culture. Yes, they were under the Commission on Culture before they were separated.
Okay.
So it is owned. The centers are owned, supervised by the Commission on Culture, but they can be used by theatre performers.
I understand about can be used.
Yes.
I just want to know whose mandate.
Kwame.
Because you see, when we understand whose mandate,
thing
it's
is that
easier. Because if
You
we
are
want
talking
to,
about structures. I'm talking about theatre, which is not the physical structure. So if you are dedicated to making sure that you strengthen theatre in the regions, Commission on Culture would offer them a place as in the centers to go and perform.
I get you, but I'm asking you,
Kwame, there are things
is
that
that
you're
their
looking at
mandate?
too.
Is that whose mandate?
Is that the National Theatre's
To do
mandate?
what?
To develop theatre in Ghana.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the question I'm
Yes.
asking. That's all.
That's what
Kwame,
I
you
said.
see-
That's my preamble.
The thing,
And it's in the Act.
No, you see, you are talking about Commission on Culture. You mix the two. So
No, I brought that in because you mentioned the physical structure as in who
It's in
is
charge.
responsible for that. And then I told you that the physical structures as in the Commission on Culture, the cultural centers, are managed by the Commission on Culture. But the National Theatre
it's
itself,
responsible for developing theatre in Ghana.
yes, across
then,
regions.
then we need a plan. Yeah. We need a roadmap.
Kwame, you see, this conversation must be really hard with the people who are into the sector proper. The George Quays, the Fifi Colemans, those who are actually, because they have challenges. And it's that challenges that is not allowing them to transfer what they do in Accra to the next place you're talking about.
Okay.
Changing room, the kind of what do you call it, ambience they need, the kind of stage settings they need. Probably no good. They're not gonna get them there. So if he wants to carry the same theater he did in Accra,
Exactly.
he wants to carry it probably to Cape Coast. Why you go do one for?
We are lucky
I
we
think
have
you need to
dedicated
hold-
actors even.
have an
because
interview with
backstage at
either
National Theatre, come on.
Uncle Ebo or George.
Bad.
Uncle
One
who
of
has
them,
that
I know
stuff
they-
in
they-
Koforidua before
exactly.
in other regions.
Yes, and there were challenges. I know they had challenges. I think I don't remember which of the regions, whether it was Kumasi or whatsoever.
And usually they do
But
it at the hotels.
Yeah, and they had challenges the first time, second time before they were able to book something of some sort.
Yeah.
But it will be very good for you to listen to the details thereof.
Yeah, true. Because
And-
theater is no joke like we see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
We are
not.
looking at it
Exactly.
like it's some play. No, it's a whole
It's a whole play.
Sure.
like
Sure.
proper
And also,
industry.
I think the other mistake we are also making is we are thinking about having George Kwego organize a theatre production in the regions. We can have local theatre
Which
groups.
happens there all the time.
How often?
No, they do it.
How
Like
often?
it will shock you. Me,
No.
I've been to
Where?
the Ahanta districts, those
and
places.
They have theatre
yes,
productions.
they have theatre productions in the what did you call it even the arts
cultural
and
center.
the cultural centers. They have it because during Independence Day, during their festivals, all those things, they go there and then they perform.
I don't know if what you're saying is an isolated situation, but generally it's not vibrant as you're painting the picture.
I've seen it in a couple of places.
It is not. Okay, moving away from that, let's move straight to the Grammy Awards. Denta has called for more Ghanaians to join the Grammy Recording Academy. Lady Denta Amwating, who is a consultant to the Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr., has called for more Ghanaians to become members of the Grammy Recording Academy to strengthen the country's chances at the prestigious awards. Now, she spoke to us here on DaybreakHitz, and saying that Ghana's prospects at the Grammys would remain limited unless more Ghanaians joined the Academy. Here is Denta Amwating speaking on DaybreakHitz.
There's this thing about Grammys. How do you win the Grammys? How does it happen? And I wanted him to meet the creatives, right? So you can learn about what the process is. And the process is that you have to be a member of the Recording Academy to vote. It's not voted by Harvey. It's voted by people who are producers, musicians, people who are in that industry. So you have to be part of that. And it's in America. So the people that are voting, they don't know your music. So more of us have to join the membership to be able to vote.
How do you join?
It's easy. It's on the website. It's a very easy process. You actually need just 2 references. Someone to just verify that you are who you are. That you
Someone
are
who's already a member of the Recording Academy.
An academy.
Yeah.
That can verify you. One that's a member and one that's none.
Okay.
So they can recommend that, yes, you're a musician, you're a producer, you've worked, blah, 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 blah. And then you become a member so that we can start voting and putting our people on. Otherwise, we'll never win a Grammy. We'll never win a Grammy because we are not part of the process. You know, majority are white people, right, who are voting for African music. So they vote on what they hear, right? So it was very important for us to engage, get him to engage with Ghanaian musicians, producers, all of that, and also learn about the process.
Daybreak Hits.
You just heard Denta Amwating. She's consultant to the Recording Academy CEO, Harvey Mason Jr., speaking to us sometime 2 weeks ago, here on DaybreakHitz, talking about how important it is for Ghanaians, more Ghanaians, to join the Recording Academy. And in recent times, I think just a few days ago, we saw Richie Mensah post his artwork. Now, he's been called to the Recording Academy. He's a member. He's a voting member. So with the membership, they have about 16,000 members, okay? And then 13,000 are voting members, those who can vote as Recording Academy members. And Denta is saying, Charlie, I think most of the people they are white there, and they vote based on what they know, what they've heard. And so if you have more of our people on there, maybe Africans or Ghanaians, then it will increase our chances of getting nominated and maybe eventually getting to win some of the awards. Now, let me start with you, Robert Clark, because you work with an award scheme, 2 award schemes, Ghana Music Awards and the Ghana Dance Awards. What do you make of this call by Denta for us to have more Ghanaians on the Recording Academy? I don't know if we know the number of people, Ghanaians, on there already. Now we know Richie is part of them. I know Cyril is voting academy. Cyril. He's Cyril as his state name, but his real name is Cyril. Yeah. He is a member of the Recording Academy, and I think a few other people. Yes. Who?
Yeah, My Quest.
Who is that?
He's also a producer.
No. He has submitted his works. I don't know if he's a voting member. I don't know. I know that he has submitted his works, but I don't know if he is a voting member. I can't tell. But do you know?
I think he's a member of the Recording Academy.
Do you know for a fact?
Yeah.
Or you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's not hazard guesses here. Okay, Robert, please. This is what Denta is saying. What do you make of it?
It makes perfect sense. It's a peer review platform, essentially.
Yeah.
So you have the academy responsible for voting. As a matter of fact, there are 3 levels of membership when it comes to the academy. We have the voting, we have the non-voting, and then we have students. So students obviously is optional, but yes, you be more or less like, nurturing, training you eventually for you to get there. But you don't. And then we have the non-voting who are made up of professionals. Again, these are folks who are equally in the space. Producers, authors, composers, mixing, mastering, whatever capacity that you have within the space. And then we have those who are able to vote. And they obviously have their criteria for determining who is a part of it. And then there's a fee attached to it. You don't just become a member. You have to.
You need to pay to become a member?
Yeah.
How much do you pay?
I think I stand to be corrected. I'll probably check it out. But about $100 or something. I have to check.
Don't worry. You can.
So you pay for that particular membership for you to make your contribution. So in this particular case, all of you don't vote for all categories or don't vote in all categories. There are 2 rounds of voting. There's the first round of voting. There's the second round of voting. The first round of voting is what determines who the nominees are.
Okay.
And then the second round of voting is what determines who the winner is.
Okay.
Yes. So when everybody cannot vote within every category, and I think that for the most part you vote within categories of your expertise. So I think about 10, a total of 14. There's a general field, and then there's also specific areas as well. So I think about 14. I'll check that one as well. But these are essentially what it means is that you vote in areas that you have your expertise and all of that. So what the entire is saying is that in effect, in determining the African songs that are supposed to be there, if you have low representation, then it means that you don't have enough people who probably understand your culture to the fullest. Yeah. And if they don't understand your culture or your space to the fullest, then you are likely going to get people who are selected, and at the end of the day, they may not necessarily represent your best pick, so to say.
Let me chip this in to help your submission. So production has done some work here. You need to pay annual membership dues to be part of the Recording Academy, and that is the organization behind the Grammys. With the cost is $150.
Good.
Every year
for the voting
to become an Academy member.
Okay, all right, cool.
You pay $150 annually, and this is as of 2024, early 2024. Okay. In addition to the annual dues, you may also need to pay for Grammy submission entries, though members receive 5 free courtesy entries. All right.
Yeah, so like when you file for nominations, you pay.
Wow.
Yeah. And it depending on the time that you are filing. So there's usually like a 6-week window. And if you are filing late, you pay more. And if you are filing early, then you pay lesser.
All right.
So right. The financials on it have been.
So this is a good call from the entire, right?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is it's a good call. So if you have more of your folks there, then it means you have more people who understand the space, and therefore they can influence who they think, the song that they think fairly represents a category that it's within. Essentially, that's what it is. So if you are underrepresented, then you know that the decision that is made for you rather than made by the people who are within the space who appreciate and understand the details thereof.
Martinez, is it a good call? Do we need more Ghanaians on the Recording Academy?
Yes. I mean, if you want change, you have to make the move and then effect it. So clearly, if you have more numbers in there, then it tells the kind of change we can effect at the global scene. Because you hear our artists talking about winning Grammys, being very hopeful. And this is the way to go, especially having someone like Denta in there who is giving clue about some of these things, encouraging and empowering, people from the music space to take this opportunity. It's a good call because this is not something that is going to create a problem for one artist or maybe create problem for a brand. This is not something that's going to run you down. Yeah. It's actually an opportunity to build yourself up to the global market because we need the numbers out there. If we have more, then we can help facilitate certain things. So at the end of the day, for me, most of the time when we talk about these things, I look at the bigger picture. I mean, in few years to come, how our music space will be. So for me, I believe the musicians, though some might not have the understanding or maybe the technicalities, like Robert just mentioned, some of the fees paid and all of these things. Some of the musicians don't know what it takes to be part of the Grammys, but they are willing to be recognized one day on their platform.
Exactly.
So calls like this help them to understand. And whichever way, it will just project our creative works out there. It's just a statement that is going to make. If you have more numbers, then we can do more on the global scene. So for me, I believe that in as much as you are yearning to get that attention, you should also make that effort. And it also tells me one thing, that Grammy is also looking out for more numbers in Africa as well.
Okay.
They're also looking for growth. So it's a win-win situation.
Awesome. Thank you, Kwesi Martinez. Ria?
Yes. For me, I'm even shocked that a lot. Honestly, I'm now hearing that most Ghanaian music producer or artists or contributing members are not on there. And I was even asking that, is it that easy? Before you read the write-up, I was asking if it was that easy, and if it was that easy, why were we not? Did we know that it was easy to just get on there? So it's quite shocking to me that we haven't, lobbied to be able, and it doesn't even need lobbying. Does it?
Who have not come out to say I'm a Recording Academy member?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, a number of them.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yes, a number of them.
That's interesting, but it's a good call. I mean,
you say,
but he does a lot.
Who are those
people? He does a whole lot.
He's been helping Robert.
No, who are those people? What do they do?
He does a whole lot. Anyway,
I don't know them.
So they are agents.
It's a fantastic call, because sometimes there's music making waves from Africa, but since people don't necessarily, some of the voting members don't necessarily know music from here, it's hard for them to vote or to make for the African music to make final picks. And I think we would say kudos to our brothers from Nigeria and South Africa, because they keep on pushing the African agenda there a lot. So I'm gassed up about this, and it's good that she's telling us that, listen, it is that simple. Just submit and then pay your dues.
Exactly.
And then we see what happens. And congratulations to Richie too. He's paid his dues. He deserves his flowers.
And he's paid the dues for the Grammy too.
Exactly. He deserves where he is now, because he's done tremendously for the music industry here in Ghana. A lot of artists here owe him their breakthrough, because it was Richie that discovered them, and it's been up since then. So
awesome.
We are happy for him.
Ashes, as a music executive, what does this news from the enter mean to you?
Well, the forms they make go carry on.
You keep too long.
Yeah, true though.
I don't know where you did. So online. But follow it online. Follow who know road.
As she said, the CEO of the Grammys came to Ghana. At a point to for the workshop and all that. Oh, okay.
Maybe he wasn't invited.
I wasn't in town.
Okay.
Maybe you were in town.
So you say they're online.
They're online.
We'll go follow.
Robert will show you how to do it.
Yeah, but it's necessary. It's very important, like Robert said.
Robert, you are a member. Recording Academy member. You are. Are you?
No.
You're not?
I'm not.
Okay.
If somebody no go win, before they go
we said it
already.
These teaching people, they have links with the Grammy. Mafia people.
Education is key. So I think as she's educating us, we'll take valuable lessons from it. Some of our artists' potentials. So we will take key notes in that award. Look for it. 150 they will go 50. If I see Mr. Agla, no, I go pay.
And this year we've seen a number of our artists, post that they've submitted their works. Wale is one. We have Episode. We have Mix Quest, and I know there are others. Is it Mike's or Mix?
Mike's.
Mike's Quest, and I know there may be others who have not come out to say they've
I hope our
submitted their
girl
works.
is doing due diligence.
Who's
towards
that?
Molly.
I
Yeah.
Maybe.
think I
That's
saw
a big
something.
chance.
I'm not too sure. I saw
Maybe.
something about also submitting. I'm not too sure.
You should
but-
take advantage of this because she stands a huge chance. Yeah.
Voting ends on 15th October. Voting.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let's
voting.
say 2 weeks time.
Yeah, so Ghanaians who are part of the Recording Academy, please vote for people.
But you see, so let me just quickly mention that.
Please mention.
Voting, in as much as Ghanaians are there.
Yes, please.
They also encourage people to vote based on, like they have to exercise a certain level of integrity.
Okay.
You don't vote because...
Not because I'm a Ghanaian.
No, that is not how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be based on the country that you're coming from. It's supposed to be based on the quality
the work,
or the artistic
acclaim.
values of the project that you are actually analyzing. Granted, at the end of the day, there'll be some coming from your region and you vote for it, but you are admonished to be able to exercise that kind of,
I get
level of
Yeah.
integrity when you're doing your voting.
So you sure Tanya for
Look, if you're outside there, I want to hear it. Please come closer to them.
Enya for.
Thank you very much.
Why you fear the military man in your back?
Go collect query.
Brigadier General something.
Oh my goodness. Now, are you ready to unlock the transformative power of culture and language for your bold, new, prosperous future? Now you have to join Lucy Quest with a lineup of renowned change makers at the Bold New Normal Conference 2025 on October 25th at the Enclave Gardens in East Legon, Ghana at 8 a.m. Together, let's take bold actions to create our prosperity. Get your ticket now on www.lucyquest.com or www.egotickets.com or using the short code *713*33*45#. And for more information, you can email them at theboldnewnormal@gmail.com.
Okay, then we have Pink October. Doreen.
Ooh, and of course, Pink October, dear. And one say you have to listen to the Cosmopolitan Mix on Joy FM with Doreen Ando. Remember, October is obviously to educate listeners and address their questions on breast cancer. This month, listen, you're going to hear breast as many times as you want to hear it.
Going to what?
Hear breast.
You're going to hear what?
Breast.
We're going to have a breastful month.
Yes, breastful month.
Good.
But we can't see it.
Oh, Jesus.
Ria, why?
I beg your pardon.
Doreen, continue with the sermon.
Okay, so so with Doreen Ando on the Cosmopolitan Mix between 10 a.m. to 12 noon every weekday.
Attentive audience.
For all the tips on breast cancer, self-examination and early detection, and of course symptoms, risk factors, prevention and cure. Don't forget there will be free breast cancer screening and exciting giveaways for our cherished listeners. Follow our Pink October and be an ambassador of our campaign using the hashtag Cosmopolitan Mix on social media. It's a Pink October on the Cosmopolitan Mix.
All right.
But Kwame,
If like in the listen radio, no, when they, don't forget there'll be free breast and then the radio goes off.
And I'm there.
So please, I just want you to know, once you hear breast anywhere, then cancer is on. So breast cancer for the month of October.
And it's not only
For women,
women,
right?
men
Yes,
inclusive.
it's not only for women
Men
at all.
inclusive, so
The
please.
men too, we have breasts.
Yes, they all have breasts.
So get examined.
Kwame, I hear one doctor saying ladies should allow their boyfriend to check.
They shouldn't allow their boyfriend to check
Yes,
their...
But they shouldn't.
They shouldn't to allow their boyfriend
Maybe
to
you're
check
not
their
good
breast.
enough. Maybe the men are not good enough.
You don't hear- you don't hear
And
that
people
same
more.
word. You don't hear that same word. You got me to hear. They say
You do hear?
All right, Franco is your leading mobile phone accessories and electronic retail outlet, and they are telling you that please come and get your Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, smart TVs, Franco air conditioners, chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machines, microwave, blenders, CCTV cameras, and this one you are paying with a discount of 40%. Call them now 0246 422338 or 055 939311.
And well, this is where time will permit us to actually wrap it all up here on Daybreak Hits. A very big thank you to you, our amazing. Oh,
As she says.
West.
Shout out.
Shut out. Get on ticket to London.
Oh, please do it.
We need them to show up. Yeah,
please do it. Yeah,
concert is on Saturday. Also at 20. Ghana has been successful. London, bring it on because we're also bringing it on.
Yeah, man.
Hard. It's going to be hard this Saturday.
Yeah, man.
And Timon who made the Makram.
Yeah, and you know how Kwabena does it. Usually he will open his chest more than you see his breast.
Yeah.
So he could easily be an ambassador for breast
yeah,
cancer.
he could.
Charlie, take that.
He could. And you hear the ladies, Kwabena,
Opportunity.
I don't go allow him to be ambassador.
Okay.
We no go benefit.
10 seconds each. Any shouts?
Ria, any shouts, any messages?
Just get screened.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Martina.
Tell everybody for pull up in London to support Kwabena.
Hey, I saw Kobe.
Oh, well, Robert, would you have anything to say?
Oh, no.
None. Okay. Now, thank you to all of you, Robert, Martinez, Ria, and Ashes. Thank you to you, Mr. Hagler on production, supported by Debbie Sway, Nee Upness on social media, and DJ Fantastic on our music. Of course, my name is Doreen Avio, and don't forget